Hola clase, Señora McNeilly here. I am going to walk you through usted, ustedes, nosotros commands, or the other forms of commands that are located at the bottom of your blue packet. If you don't have that, you can find the link to this calendar and guided notes on Schoology and maybe print this sheet out if you want to physically write down the notes. And I'm going to use this little Nearpod here today to kind of take you through. So, mandatos, of course, are commands. We're using these with usted, someone we maybe don't know that well, or someone that we want to treat formally. Ustedes, which would be a group of people, you plural, and nosotros, which a nosotros command would be like, hey guys, let's go do something. And it probably sounds familiar how we're going to form these because we're forming them in the same way as the -to commands. So filling in this first little sentence right here in your guided notes, we are going to take the yo, that's the yo form present tense, drop the o, and then add the opposite ending. And by opposite ending, I mean for your AR verbs, we're going to add the e or en or the hemos ending. And for your ER, IR verbs, we're going to add the a or the an or the amos ending. Starting with apoyar. Apoyar, of course, is the new verb from your vocabulary. It means to support. The yo form would be apoyo. So we take that yo, we drop the o, we add the opposite ending. Apoyar is an AR verb, so the opposite ending for the usted command would be apoye. And then other ending would be for ustedes and nosotros. Oh, pardon my technical difficulties. We would see apoyen or apoyemos, let's support the project. Next one is leer. The yo form of leer is just leo. Doesn't do any weird spelling stuff. No y, none of that. So the usted command would be lea. The negative command is the same for these, by the way. So it would be lea or no lea, apoye or no apoye. So then same thing here with leer. Our usted ending would be lean and leamos. Let's read. And then last one, cumplir, to complete the project. We start with the yo form cumplo. Opposite would be cumpla or no cumpla. And then other possible endings that we could see, ustedes, cumplan, and cumplamos. Now, you might want to be careful about a couple little spelling things with this one verb, elegir. That is the infinitive. It means to choose, and it has a slight spelling change. So the yo form is elijo, sorry, with a J. So it has a stem and a G to J spelling change. And that's something that we see with verbs that typically end in GIR or GER, like proteger, to protect, would do the same thing. So the command of this one becomes elija. Proteger. Protejo is the yo form, right? So the command would be proteja or no protejan. Oops, sorry, with a J. All right, next slide. Here we go. Clearing my drawings. All right. Oh, I need my mouse. So you're also going to see some cargarsar spelling changes. So these are the same as we've discussed before, same as in the yo form and the preterite, same as all of your subjunctive verbs in all forms. With car verbs, C is going to change to QU. With gar verbs, G is going to change to GU. And with zar verbs, Z is going to change to C. Here are a few examples if you want to write those down, your papers. So just have that little red flag that goes up for you when you see cargarsar. And then, of course, the dishes. For dar, to give, we have de, give me money, deme el dinero, no? Den, demos, let's throw a party, demos una fiesta, no? Here we've got vaya, vayan, and vayamos. Ser, we have sea and sean, not C and Sean, seamos. Aber, I put the X again because aber is not used as a command. It does exist in the subjunctive as aita, but it's not used ever as a command. Este, accent on the E to differentiate it from that demonstrative este, which means this. If you guys remember this in these have T's. And then we have estén, also keeps the accent on the E to maintain that same pronunciation throughout, and estemos. And then saber would be sepa, sepan, and sepamos. So it's basically you're just taking those -to forms and you're kind of filling out all the other subjunctive forms here to make commands to different people. All right, so that's it for the other forms of commands. You guys can try page 8 of the packet for homework this weekend, and then we will regroup on Monday and see how we're doing. Have a good weekend.